Hello, it's 6:19 p.m. So I could have been at work at the job right now. Hopefully tomorrow I can get something, or maybe Saturday or Sunday or something. But I'm still feeling sleep deprived and tired. And this person somehow got my phone number and is harassing. Like, the person been stalking and following, harassing me everywhere online, and now has been stalking, following, and harassing me, like trying to call me on my phone. And like, he had a local 850 Pensacola phone number, and he just won't stop harassing me. Like, I block his phone number. I block his YouTube, and he creates another one harassing me, calling me Winnie the Pooh. And it's fucking annoying, you know. So, narcissistic abuse and gang stalking need to be criminalized. But, I heard that they try to do, whatever wickedness that's considered legal and not a crime. But I heard that stalking is a felony. But, back in 2003, I was told that cursing is a crime and I can go to jail for that. Of course, when they riled me up and had me frustrated and everything. But anyway, so the guy just called my phone and said, "Hey, Winnie the Pooh," and I immediately hung up and blocked his number and reported him for spam as well. So, I didn't give him my phone number. I don't know who this person is, and he's, I think, connected with the Bethany Jules Rankin perp and the Timothy Sanchez perp. Maybe they gave him my phone number. So I blocked Timothy Sanchez's phone number as well. They don't have a right or authority to do this to me. They don't. And when that guy called me up and said, "Hey, Winnie the Pooh," it sounded like, it just reminded me of a demon harassing, a demon harassing me, And I just got finished reading the Bible in Romans chapters 1 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then they always want to be like, "Oh yeah, since you want to call yourself a Christian, but y'all not acting very Christian yourselves." But, and I tell myself I got to stop getting mad and sticking my middle finger up at the perps, getting riled up and mad. It's just frustrating because the fact that I'm going through what I'm going through. My twin sister is helping and complicit with the abuse from helping online strangers to abuse your own twin. And she wouldn't do that to other family members. I don't even think she would be that degenerate to do that to Sean. But she'll be degenerate enough to do that to me. So I'm spreading awareness that, other family members at the moment, they leave me alone. But when I'm around them, they would, participate in the gang stalking and abuse, and gang stalking and narcissistic abuse and control as well. And my biological sister Ramona, I can't deal with her because she does stuff on purpose just to make me mad, and with a deceitful looking smile on her face, and very controlling, selfish, and abusive. And a lot of people suspected that she's a witch and participates in voodoo. And I will always get this spiritually and emotionally drained feeling coming home. The same kind of drained feeling that I would get coming from the fake Hell's Way Church in Los Angeles, or when I come from the area of Hollywood, the physical area of Hollywood in Los Angeles. I would come home feeling a certain kind of drained. Like, I guess I don't want to say energy, but because that's new age, but more like spiritually and psychologically and mentally and emotionally drained, But when the biological mom Frances was alive, I didn't get that from her. I didn't get that drained feeling from her. They swear, some people swear up and down that she participated in voodoo as well. But I mean, the oils and the incense and her sacred areas in the house, you know, made me. I mean, I don't know all that much. Sorry, I don't know all that much about. I really don't know all that much about voodoo and the rituals and the tactics, and don't want to learn. You know, but I figured that somebody from the, somebody got my life cursed. Somebody has my life cursed. So one thing, it's like you'll torture somebody and abuse somebody, but then you can't have it. I mean, you can't tolerate it when it happens when somebody's doing it to you. So I'm already feeling eternal toilet flush. But it looks like I have liver splashes on my face. I think I've been a little dehydrated lately, but I've been trying to drink water. I usually do drink a lot of water, but the past week I haven't been able to drink adequate amount of water, but I've still been able to drink some. But I probably have just enough money in coins probably to find somewhere to get some some just something for dinner. But all I had this morning was pancakes and chicken sausage and pancakes, and that was very filling, and I didn't have lunch to eat. And the Uber driver, he gave me a bottle of water, and so I haven't had any lunch to eat, and I was dozed off and went to sleep, and which I'm glad I did. And it's exhausting and stressful being outside and then to be tortured and harassed. As I said, I'm frustrated that I don't really have anybody on my side or on my team. And it's like everybody thinks that they're God over me. And it's like they won't allow me to exercise my right to exist and survive. And society failed me. I still survived, but society failed me from young. Because the foster mom was all about money and didn't care. And where's anybody to call her a fraud? She stole from me, and she stole from she stole from all of us, except her biological kids. She stole from us. And she acted like as if she planned out and predicted my future life. I didn't turn out to be a prostitute or anything like that, but I had that false label of being crazy, and I'm not on drugs. But she predicted that I would grow up to be a prostitute, crazy, on drugs, and what else? Prostitute, crazy, and on drugs, and it slipped my mind, and homeless as well, and I can tell that the online perps, they're mad as fuck, and they don't want me to live, and they trying to do everything they can to try to drive me to want to commit suicide. They trying very hard to it's like they want to try to push me, and then there's the fake rescue and fake concern. If a person were to try to do something to themselves, but y'all, the same people who trying to drive and push you, it's like your own personal, like narcissistic abusers have their own problem, reaction, solution, and they have their own problem, reaction, solution, and order out of chaos that they create for their personal victims. And here's the government doing it to the masses. So, um, just like the foster brother Job would physically abuse and beat on us and try to kill us when we were little, and he never went to jail for what he did to us, and the police protected him, the foster mom's son, the foster mom's biological son. And so, after he beat the shit out of me, numerous times, sometimes there would be that fake rescue, you know, and that fake rescue and consolation after he was the one who did all the damn beating and abuse. And so he got away with beating on so many women. Only one time I think he got arrested and went to jail finally. And I think that was one of his second wife, I think, the wife Trina. Shortly after they got married in the late 90s, I think it was about a month after they got married, he got arrested and went to jail. And I remember him calling me. I think it was his own son Julian was like 6 years old and called the police on him. So but his son Julian, he is half Filipino and could do no wrong. But if any of us would have called the police on him, we would have been nearly dead. Because it seemed like all those, he physically, and my twin sister can freaking relate. So I don't know why, she has become an abuser and turned into an abuser, and she's okay with that if she couldn't handle being abused, But yeah, society has failed me. And I can't get really any closure. And that's how it's going to be, that once I'm dead, then people going to say that, oh, poor Candy Grandpre, society has failed her from young. And society has failed this poor baby, and all she was doing was crying out for help. She didn't mean any harm. But I'm telling y'all what was going on right now while I'm alive. I'm trying to, get close to God. And, I need to pray. I read the Bible already. I need to pray. And people just don't want me on, even at 15, I realized that people just don't want me to exist on the face of this earth. They don't want me on this earth. And I was, I'm 38 years old now, and I was 15 years old walking around saying people treat me like I don't deserve to live. So I was definitely a targeted individual back then, and stray animals get more respect and love than foster children and homeless adults. The society is so backwards, and you call me crazy and illogical. And why are other targeted individuals, they're making like, oh, I just want to stay away from drama. But then it's called staying away from drama when you're quick to go to bat for the perps rather than another target. And then you flip it on me and lie and say that I'm the perp. So, my twin sister and her cult followers, they try to say Candy's the gang stalker because she's the one go around chasing random cars. Ha ha ha. So it's like I just cannot believe this nightmare that I'm forced to exist in. I don't care. I'm freaking speaking out. I have no games to play. But I'm saying that, my twin sister and whoever else is neglecting and abusing me and just leaving me out here to suffer, y'all all got blood on y'all hands. If anything happens to me, y'all got blood on y'all hands. If I disappear or something happened to me, I will not have murdered myself. Y'all got blood on y'all hands. I will not have committed suicide. Y'all got blood on y'all hands. It's really scary. Black people don't care about their own kind. Where's this Black Lives Matter when we're being ignored? That, you think your own twin sister doesn't have a right to breathe air. You think it's funny, like, I can't even Google search myself because it's flooded with videos of my twin sister and that Jessica person. I call her J Demon Rotten Shit, and all them and Q the Realm. Q the Realm sounds occultic and new age, like a witch name or something, like an esoteric name. And I just know that J Demon Rotten Shit. I just know I can tell she's into some kind of voodoo. So, and then they would try to gaslight and lie. I mean that would hinder me from more jobs if they Google search me and then they see, oh, Candy Grandpre is a fraud, she's not a nice person, and y'all don't care that I would be hindered from jobs, hindered from more job opportunity just behind that. Or Candy Grandpre, stop lying about losing your book bag, stop lying about quitting your job, stop lying about this. I'm not lying about anything, and y'all just won't leave me alone with the harassment and bullying. There's nobody to step in and stop y'all, but y'all gonna remember that, I don't think I'm worthy enough to go to heaven myself, but y'all intentionally trying to torment and harass people and think it's funny and bully people. And then when I stand up, oh, Brandy ain't got time. Yo, you stress Brandy out. She wants to copy off with the fake foster mom with lying and saying, oh, Candy's stressing me out, So, my twin sister tries to, sway her followers and leading them to think she's so intelligent and has a conscience and stuff like that. But she's freaking degenerate and reprobate and stuff like that. Like, people question, my twin sister would call me up crying, with crocodile tears, talking about how, people would tell her straight up to her face, that you don't care about your own kids. That, you're neglecting and abusing your own kids, and other people were seeing, they saw that, and then she'll make it like as if, she didn't use the word perping, but she made it like she was being persecuted. If she ought to know what gang stalking persecution feels like, and I'm not the one doing it to her. Who are you? What multiple people are you being harassed by now? The regular person, fake TI person, lie and say that I'm the perp and that I'm a gang stalker, and they have their so-called definitions wrong. It's putting somebody on film with the one head, like, that's not me being a gang stalker. I'm exposing them being the domestic terrorists that they are, the murderers, or complicit in my murder. I'm telling you, y'all gang stalkers, y'all got blood on y'all hands. Y'all blocked me from working and then falsely accused me of being a lazy, money-hungry scammer and all about money. When y'all freaking gang stalk me and flash your beautiful new cars and shit in my face. Always at the freaking ATM, wait till I'm broke and penniless to, as I said, y'all won't answer my question, what did I do bad enough to deserve this abuse? What did I do? Y'all don't have, my twin sister, you don't have authority over me. None of y'all have authority over me. Even my older siblings, y'all don't have authority over me. Because you didn't birth me into this world. And this is not funny. To force me to sleep on a wet sleeping bag and during a cold front or cold. And then they lie and say that I'm the one who's rich. And my twin sister falsely accused, Candy is toying with her followers and she getting, like, I've been losing subscribers lately and getting increased thumbs down with nobody to believe me. And if y'all supposed to be real targeted individuals, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Y'all asses freaking confused, or y'all probably secretly sold out and pretending like you're still being secretly persecuted. All the TI community has failed me. Foster care system has failed me. So-called Christian religion has failed me, but Jesus Christ himself has not failed me. You know, Jesus Christ himself, the real Jesus, has not failed me, but the fake Christian religion has failed me. The fake IDMR cult has failed me. All the schools that I went to have failed me. The environment and society in each city and state I've been to has failed me. Whatever so-called friend I had, a narcissistic, control freak, fake friend, you all failed me. Employers and jobs and co-workers, everybody has failed me. And y'all, you know, y'all trying to force silence me. You don't have the authority or the right to muzzle my mouth. As I say, they watch my videos and stalk and watch my videos religiously. How do y'all have all the time and energy to do that? You know, and they hit me in the head with the energy weapons. I'm harassed. Now I'm on the verge of starvation. Well, I hope not, but, you know, have just enough money for dinner today and then nothing for tomorrow, you know. And then I was sleep deprived, so they had that you know, for the day. I was sleep deprived and didn't have the money to get over there, but I would have gone over there. You know, I didn't want that man to have a bad impression on me. You know, I already told him I was trying to see about a way to get, you know, over there to work, and then I could have been, you know, it would have been kind of difficult and hectic, you know. So I'm gonna go for now because it's almost time for this place to close. It's 6:42 p.m. So I want to say again, you know, anybody who believes me telling the truth, the very few people who have not turned their backs on me, thank you again. I have no reason to try to scam and lie and defraud. But the perps, you know how they are. They're jealous and they don't want you with not an iota of support. Excuse me. So, you know, it's a struggle out here. So if the perps' motive is to try to get you to commit suicide, then us as targets, it seems like as if we gotta strive to live, strive to desire to live every day. So I'm about to go for now. It's 6:42. So I'm gonna see y'all in a while.